Hello everybody. Candle lighting time this evening is 8:18. And that's about as late as it gets because next week it's 8:17. You know, so many people thought that after Gimel Tammuz, after the passing of the Rebbe, that's going to be pretty much the end of the worldwide Chabad movement. I mean, without a leader, without our Rebbe, who was the powerhouse of the movement, and who still is the powerhouse of the movement, I must add, people thought that it's going to fizzle out and it's going to just fade away. Imagine how many people are just blown away when they look at the Chabad worldwide movement today, 26 years after the passing of the Rebbe, and in terms of emissaries that have gone out to all the four corners of the world has pretty much almost doubled in the last 26 years. I'd like to share with you a story. It was right before the Six-Day War, and the world was in fright. The world was so scared for Israel and for the land and for the Jewish people living in the land of Israel. Egypt, Syria, Jordan, they had all moved all their heavy artillery up to the border, and Israel looked like it was totally surrounded. They were trying to choke Israel, God forbid, to destroy the land and the people, God forbid. And everybody, so many people in Israel, especially all the visitors who were visiting from out of the country, the airports were packed, people trying to leave, everybody was scared. And the Rebbe said, no one should leave, no one has to leave, no one's in danger. Israel will have a great victory. Well, there was one man who came to the Rebbe right before the war. He said, Rebbe, my son is learning in yeshiva in the land of Israel, and he won't leave unless you give him your permission, so please contact him, please, and tell him that he should leave. And the Rebbe said, there's no reason to leave. There's no harm will come to anyone in the land of Israel, and the Israeli army will have a great victory. And he said, Rebbe, you don't understand. He's my only child. And the Rebbe looked at him and said, I have thousands and thousands of children, of each one is my only child. What happens when the sun goes down? The sun isn't gone. The sun is still here. It's just on a different part of the world. And what happens when the sun goes down? The stars come out. The Rebbe wants each and every one of us to be a shining star, to illuminate the darkness, and to finish the job that the Rebbe began in preparing the world for Mashiach. So this is exactly what Chabad is doing and continues to do. But we need every single Jew to pitch in and help. We need every drop, every speck of light that we can bring into the world. So we have to continue doing mitzvahs and increasing our mitzvahs, a little more tzedakah, another act of kindness, especially reaching out to others who are far away from Yiddishkeit to bring them a little closer. And if we can all get together and finish the job, we're at the threshold of the coming of Mashiach. One small mitzvah might be all it takes to tip the scale and to bring about the redemption. And let us hope that that will happen speedily in our time, like today. Everyone have a wonderful Shabbos.